Hi guys, it's Sarah Beth, and welcome to the Yoga for Sciatica practice. Today, you'll need your mat and some blank space on the wall, because we'll finish this practice up the wall. Feel free to pause here to situate, or let's begin. We'll start in a child's pose on your mat. With your knees as wide as comfortable, bring your big toes together to touch behind you. Surrender your body forward as you extend your arms out long and completely relax. Become aware of your breath as you breathe in and out through your nose. Allow your body to soften with each exhale, so you can relax the muscles in your face, your shoulders, even your hips. Relax. Slowly rise into a tabletop on your hands and knees. Then inhale to drop your belly and lift your chin. This is cow pose. As you exhale, tuck your chin and round your spine for a cat back. Inhale, cow pose, belly drops. Exhale, cat back, round your spine. One more each. As you inhale, cow pose. As you exhale, cat back. Come back to a neutral spine and extend your right leg straight out from your side so your foot plants on the ground past your mat. Now come to stand on your left knee and rest your right hand on your right thigh as you reach your left arm overhead. Gently arch to the right and let your right hand slide down your thigh as you lengthen your left side body. Be mindful not to cave forward. Instead, keep your armpit dialing up and breathe into the space you're creating. Gently rise and plant your left hand on the ground past the left side of your mat. Now reach your right arm overhead, stretching and lengthening your right side body. Your breath is deep enough that you can feel sensation with each inhale and exhale. Walk your hands back onto the mat as if you were coming back to tabletop, but keep your right foot where it is. From here, reach your right arm up to the ceiling and even lean back and open up into somewhat of a back bend. Big inhale. Exhale to thread your right arm underneath, so you come to lie down your right shoulder and your right temple. And feel free to experiment with this position. If it's just too intense today, you can bring your right knee back down to the mat. Each day will be different, so just take what works for you today and breathe into the sensation to release tension wherever you feel it. With your left hand grounding into the mat, inhale to reach your right arm high and back into your back bend. Then come back to your traditional tabletop. Both hands and knees down. Switching sides, extend your left leg straight out from your side and plant your foot past your mat. Come to stand on your right knee and rest your left hand on your left thigh as you reach your right arm overhead. Lengthen your right fingertips away from your right knee and slide your left hand down your left thigh to gently support. Your chest stays open, and your breath is deep to create length along your right side body. Gently rise and plant your right hand past your mat on the ground. Reach your left arm overhead and breathe deep, stretching and lengthening your left side body. Now curl forward to plant both hands back down on the mat as if you were coming back to tabletop, but keep your left leg long. Reach your left arm up to the ceiling and even back as you open into your back bend. Big breath in. As you breathe out, thread the needle. Thread your left arm all the way through until you find a place where you can rest on your left shoulder and temple. If you modified on the other side, it's important that you do so on this side as well. Even if you feel more flexible here, always treat both sides similarly to invite balance into your body. With your right hand grounding, inhale to de-thread the needle, reach your left arm high and back. Then come back to your tabletop and make your way to downward facing dog. Pedal out your legs, bending one knee and then the other as you push your hips high and back. Next inhale, reach your right leg high. As you exhale, step your right foot outside of your right hand, and if you need to, you can grab your ankle and pull it up there. This is a runner's lunge, and there are many variations, so find the place that feels best for you today and just hang out there. That could mean dropping your back knee down to the mat and allowing your head to hang heavy. It could mean dropping down to your forearms if you're feeling flexible. Even allowing your right knee to track open. Wherever you find yourself, just take a few deep, slow breaths, releasing tension with each exhale. Feel free to stay here, or come up to your hands and track your right knee open and twist your body to the right so your left hip drops down to the mat. You can try gently pushing your right knee open or just hang out here. Slowly turn back towards your mat, and with your back knee down on the mat, just shift your hips back to straighten out your right leg. This is called Hanumanasana Prep, or half splits pose. Keep your right toes flexing back, and do your best to hinge from your hips versus just rounding your spine. You can even maintain a flat back if it helps you focus on hinging at your hips. If you want to make this a little more dynamic, inhale to lengthen your heart towards your toes, lengthening your spine, and exhale to hinge from your hips first, then round and fold. Inhale to lengthen, heart towards toes. Exhale, fold a little deeper. So each inhale flattens your back, and each exhale, you hinge from the hips and fold deeper. Now bend your right knee and make your way back to downward facing dog. Pedal out your legs as you push your hips back and notice any difference in length between sides. On your next inhale, reach your left leg high. As you exhale, step your left foot outside of your left hand. Again, you can grab your ankle and pull it up there. Just find a similar variation that you started with on the other side. Let your head hang heavy. Deepen your breath and completely relax. Stay here if you did on the other side. Otherwise, come up to your hands, track your left knee open as you turn your body to the left and your right hip will drop down to the mat. Gently push your left knee open or just hang out here and breathe. Turn your body back towards the mat, and with your back knee down, shift your hips back and straighten out your left leg for Hanumanasana prep. With your left toes flexing back, hinge from your hips so you feel a lot of lengthening along the back line of your left leg. Keep a flat back if it helps. If you went dynamic on the other side, do so here. Inhale to lengthen heart towards toes. Exhale to first hinge, then fold deeper. Each inhale lengthening your spine and each exhale finding even more depth. And no matter how deep you can go in this pose, you can continue these movements, creating even more length and even more depth. If you notice, this kind of breath with movement is very natural, but very subtle within the body. So even if you don't do it on purpose, it's still happening when you breathe deep. Gently bend your left knee and make your way back to downward facing dog. Pedal out your legs and press your hips high and back. For half pigeon, inhale, reach your right leg high. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right wrist and lay your shin flat across the mat. Most important today is that your hips are squared off to the top of your mat. Just so you know, your shin will only be parallel to the top of your mat when you're feeling super duper flexible. Today, position your right shin wherever you need to make sure that your hips are square. And you're always welcome to modify with a figure 4 instead. Feel free to surrender down to your forearms or rest your forehead on stacked wrists, fists, or down on the mat. Deepen your breath and feel your whole body soften with each slow exhale. From your eyebrows, through your jaw, through your shoulders and hips. Let go. Slowly walk your hands back up. Shift your weight to the right and swing your left leg around and straight out in front of you for a lower back twist. Plant your right foot flat on the mat next to your left shin. Then, place your right hand behind you and use your left elbow to either hug your right knee in or hook your elbow outside of your knee as you turn your body to the right and breathe into your twist. Come back to center and take a quick counter twist to the left. Then come back to center and back to downward facing dog. For your left side, inhale, reach your left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Left knee to your left wrist. Shin lays flat. Hips are square. Modify if you did on the other side with a figure 4 instead. Then take your time as you slowly surrender down to your mat and deepen your breath, giving your whole body a chance to relax. Slowly rise. Shift your weight to the left and swing your right leg around and straight out in front of you for your twist. Plant your left foot flat on the mat inside of your right shin. Place your left hand behind you and hook or hug your left knee in as you focus on creating a deep breath within this twist. Gently come back to center and take a quick counter twist to the right. And come back to center. Now bring the soles of your feet together so your knees fall open. And take plenty of space between your hips and heels. In fact, walk your hips out from underneath you so you're not sitting on a tucked pelvis. Then inhale to lengthen your spine, press your heart forward. Exhale to first hinge from your hips, then round as you fold forward. Forehead towards your ankles. Feel your breath travel up and down your spine as you allow your inner thighs to relax. Slowly rise, and we'll finish this practice up the wall. So make your way to the wall and sit with one side of your body flush against the wall. Extend your opposite arm out to support you as you pivot onto your back and swing your legs up the wall. Once you get there, you can use your elbows to walk your hips in closer. You can also have a couple inches between your wall and the hips if you're feeling tight in your hamstrings or lower back area. If that doesn't work, then slide a pillow or folded blanket underneath your hips for a little bit more support. With your legs extending up the wall, lift your hips just enough to place your right ankle on your left knee for a figure 4. Then lower your hips down, and to go deeper, bend your left knee just a little to drag your left foot down the wall towards your hips. This will increase the stretch of your right hip, glute, and piriformis, so take it slow. And you've already opened this area with that half pigeon posture. So see if you can go just a little bit deeper. And if you need to, you can use your right hand to push your right knee open if it's caving towards the body. Wherever you are, just relax. Gently release your right foot back up the wall. And to switch sides, take your left ankle to your right knee. With your left knee tracking open, away from the body, find a similar starting position that you took on the other side. And see if you can take it just a little bit deeper. Then shift your awareness to your smooth, deep breath. And gently release your left leg back up the wall. With both legs extending up the wall, allow them to fall open, supported by the wall. And take it slow because this can be really intense. Over time, you may be able to go just a little bit deeper as your inner thighs soften. For now, close your eyes and shift your awareness to your breath, in and out through your nose. Very mindfully, use your hands to assist you. Gently bend both knees and pull them towards you slightly so you can bring the soles of your feet together, knees coming open like a butterfly. Pull your heels down towards your hips and just stay here, or another option for you is to just go legs up the wall with both legs extending straight up. This is going to be the final posture. So feel free to adjust or move around until you find a place of total relaxation. Relax. I'm going to leave you here today, so you can stay for as long as you like. You'll benefit most from these postures the longer you can relax into them. So enjoy. And when you're done, open the links underneath this video for more information about yoga for sciatica. And if you like these up-the-wall postures, I have a much longer up-the-wall relaxing routine for sciatica linked down below. Enjoy your time here. I'll see you next time.